Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's game versus Mountain View Spartans versus the Los Altos Eagles. We're here at Chester F. Awalt Memorial Gymnasium in Mountain View. Longtime crosstown rivals. This should be a great game. Los Altos is having a good season this year. These teams go back and forth, having good years and average years. This has been a good year for Los Altos. They are 4-0 in league play. Just about ready for our first serve here. Molly Dempsey, the libero, is back to serve. And here we go. Quick set in the middle there by Los Altos, nicely blocked by Mountain View. First point goes to Mountain View. These two teams fairly evenly matched, both in height and in experience. Dempsey with her second serve. Tough pass, kill goes long. And Mountain View starts off with a 2-0 lead. We'll see that again, a little bit of a bad pass. Just goes over the block and not able to bring it down. Dempsey to serve. Los Altos got that just over the block. Back row not able to pull it in. Christensen Salome back to serve for Los Altos. 5'7" senior. Cross court and it goes wide. That was wide by about 3 inches, but good call by the line judge. We'll see that ball land just wide. Kristen Salome with the second serve. Good dig there by Los Altos. A quick set in the middle, dink over. Back set off the block. And that's a point for Los Altos. Goes up 3-2. We'll see that go off the block and go long. Set right to the middle. That was a nice play by Mountain View. Just off the block to the right. Johansson in for Mountain View. War back to serve for Mountain View. Little dink over. Mountain View left that big donut hole open in the middle there. Block was there, but no one covered just behind it. That's Kitchen with the serve. Nice dig by Los Altos. That was Holroyd trying to dink it over. Didn't quite get enough oomph on the ball. We'll see it come again. Set wide. Little touch over, not quite over the tape. Back row attack. And we have a net call on Los Altos. That was a very nice play. That was Avalink with a kill there from Los Altos. Kitchen back to serve, up 6-3. Back row to Nawalski. Nice placement. Holroyd back to serve for Mountain View. Nice jump serve. Back set, off the block, point to Los Altos. Nicely played, she went down the line, just able to play it off the block. Back to serve for Los Altos is Agassini. Kowalski with the kill, and Los Altos blocks. Quick set in the middle. Good dig by Los Altos. And again, we have a net call on Mountain View. That was Avalink again with the kill. Anna Valenka, 6'3" senior. You're going to see lots of passes to her tonight. Agassini back to serve again. Free ball. All right, that's that. Anna Valenka again. She's got a great cross-court cut. Mountain View calls a timeout. Let's see that again. She's going to go cross-court inside the block. Tough to defend on those. KMVT Sports would like to thank our all sports presenting sponsor. That's the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, who is part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMF doctor today. PAMF has been a long-time sponsor of the Mountain View and local sports, so we appreciate all of their help. So you can see Los Altos is leading the division 4-0. Last week, Mountain View and Los Gatos fought it out. Los Gatos winning, 2-2 record for both, and Monte Vista trailing at 0-4. Good crowd tonight, both local teams. Nice to see big crowd out tonight. Both teams getting ready to come back on the court. Agassini back, waiting to serve. Few folks doing homework, waiting for the game to come back, and we're ready to play. Nice jump serve. Back row, the whole right, off the block, and it falls behind the blocker there. That was Hoover on the block, was able to be, but no one covering in behind her. You see Hoover go up in the middle, little touch. McAvoy back to serve. Push over. Doesn't clear. That was Wilhelm with the attempt. Set was a little far off the net, and you'll see it goes just into the tape. McAvoy to serve again. Deep corner. Anna Valenka again with the kill. Mountain View's going to need to get their block a little bit inside. So you can see how she's cutting cross court there. Wilhelm to serve. And they call that net on Los Altos. I believe, point to Mountain View. The ball hung up right over the tape, and that was Hoover. Tried to push it back down, and they're saying that she touched the net on the way. Grelzak to come in to serve for Mountain View. Little dink over, Mountain View's there. Nowalski goes long. And Everlink back to serve. You'll see them going to her for a back row attack on this one. Holroyd there. Back row to Anna. There we go. Good recovery by Mountain View. And they called, not sure what they called, but it was against Mountain View. Point goes to Los Altos. And a link to serve. Tight on the net, Los Altos pushes it over. That pass was just on the tape. And Mountain View calls another timeout. Their second, last one of this game. Los Altos is ahead 13-7, and Mountain View doesn't want to let them get too far ahead. Los Altos with a very strong team this year. Lots of seniors, lots of height, lots of good passing, well-coached team. And back to serve. They gave that point to Mountain View. Going back to serve is Dempsey for Mountain View. Score 16-9. First game here. Best of 5 match. Deep serve, nicely played. Back row. Tight on the net. Mountain View's having a tough time with those. Their first passes are going high to the net, and Los Altos is there just to push them right back. Christensen Salome back to serve. Senior setter. Nice cross court, but good dig by Los Altos. Back row to Eva. Well played. Novalsky tried to just dink it over in the back row, didn't quite make it. Christensen Salome back to serve again, up 19-8. Excuse me, 18-9. With an ace. Little dink just drops over. Los Altos is there, back row. She pushes it deep. Mountain View's there. Off the block. Good recovery by Mountain View. Great rally. Mountain View almost pulled that one out. Nicely played. That was Wilhelm with one of the good kills. And we have someone who has hurt their ankle. Or maybe it's a knee. Hard to see who that is. Hard to tell what happened. I think she was chasing after the ball and maybe tripped over someone on the sidelines. Hard to tell if it's an ankle or a knee. Always hate to see those kind of injuries. So it looks like they're going to get her out behind the seats just to give her a little bit of privacy. We'll give you an update as soon as we know if we have any information on what happened. Looks like they're going for ice packs. While we're taking a little break today, I want to thank the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for their continued support of KMVT's high school sports coverage. Who knows, she may be going to PAMF after today. They have locations all across the Bay Area, especially on the peninsula. Great group of doctors, staff. Looks like we're going to be coming back here in just a minute. Los Altos back to serve after a little break. Ahead 20-9 in this first set. Christensen Salome to serve. They're having a little bit of a discussion at the down ref at the scorer's table, probably relating to the substitution. And looks like we're ready to go. Back row to Nawalski. Nice block there by Los Altos. That was Kishton with a kill attempt from Los Altos, and Mountain View was there with a block. Moore back to serve for Mountain View. Quick set in the middle, little dink over. End of length, bumps it back. Quick set in the middle. Nicely played there by Mountain View. That was Blockus with the kill in the middle. Little quick set. Nicely played just inside the block. Moore back to serve again. Tight to the net, went through the block, and I'm not sure if they're calling a touch. No touch call so far. He went through the block, so they're see if we can see if they touched it. Went right through the block. Looked like it, but hard to tell. So I think what happened here is that the Mountain View player agreed that they'd touched it. So it appears that they've given the point to Los Altos. That's a very sportsmanlike thing to do. Kishton with a serve. Cross-court kill by Lutz. And Lutz back to serve. Mountain View trailing by 9. Back set, good dig by Mountain View. Cross court. Again, end of the length with that cross court cutter inside the block. Very tough to defend. We'll see her again, cutting that just inside the double block. 2 up, and she goes cross court. Agassini to serve, into the net. McAvoy to serve. End of length goes down the line. That's that time. That's when the things makes her so dangerous. She can either go down the line or cut it across the middle. We'll see her just go outside the block this time. Nicely played. Wilhelm back to serve for Los Altos. Tough serve to handle, back row, into the corner. Locked, and it goes wide. Point to Los Altos. Set point here. And it goes long. She got under that and spun it, and it just kept going. Takahashi back to serve for Mountain View. Nice serve, just dropped in there right in front of the back row. Mountain View mixing their lineup a little bit. Takahashi with the serve. Another drops. Mountain View was there. End of a link. Powerful kill. Mountain View was there. Goes wide. You see that one? It just goes off the block. Mountain View with 8 straight set points here. Dink and blocked. Mountain View off Los Altos block, cross court to end of the lane, dinks it over. Triple hit there. Mountain View on quite a little roll here. We'll see that little dink again by Mountain View. Takahashi to serve. Off the block, and that's the set for Los Altos. So Los Altos takes the first set, 25-17. We'll see that kill again for the game winner. Off the block and goes wide.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients. That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
All right, ready for the start here of set 2. Los Altos taking the first set, 25-17. One of Mountain View's aces, Holroyd, out with an injury. Looks like a right ankle. Don't have a lot of details. That's Christensen Salome with the serve for Los Altos. End of a link there, another cross court kill. Mountain View may need to set up a 3-block set in order to cover those all 3, both cross court and down the line. Christensen Salome to serve. Nice little jump serve. Cross court set, dink over, and it goes wide. That was Lutz trying to dink it over the set. Back row attack to Nawalski. Push over into that big old empty hole there. That was Wilhelm on the nice placement there for Los Altos. Watch her just dink it right over the block into that empty hole. Christensen Salome to serve. Back set, off the block, nicely played there. That was Fitzsimmons from Mountain View. Fitzsimmons, the 6'1" senior, comes out. Dempsey comes in to serve. Mountain View had quite a rally at the end of that first set. And it goes long. Dempsey got a little bit underneath that and it just spun, kept on going. And Everlink back to serve. Watch for her on a back row attack coming. And I believe they're going to call, oh, they called underneath. That was a nice rally there by Mountain View, but Dempsey's hand went across the center line underneath the net. You can step on the line. You can have parts of your body over the line as long as your part of it is on the line. Quick set to the middle, blocked by Mountain View. Little dink over, block us there. Another quick set, Blockers dinks it over. Los Altos returns the favor. Mountain View is leaving that donut in the middle open. We're going to see that coming back again. Watch your dink just over the block. Mountain View almost able to pancake that up, but not quite. Mountain View's taking a timeout, and while they're taking a timeout, I want to take just a minute to remind you that KMVT wants to thank our sponsor, that's the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, for bringing you this season of high school sports coverage. Choose your PAMF doctor today. Great local organization, always happy to have them with us. A lot of the kids have to get physicals, go down to PAMF. It's not too far down the road. Looks like Holroyd is up and standing. That is a good sign. It doesn't look like she's putting a lot of weight on there, but it looks like she's walking. It's always nice to see. Yep. She sprained her right ankle, but at least she's putting a little bit of weight on it. And Evelyn back to serve for Los Altos, up 6-1 here in the second set. Nice floating jump serve. Nice extension there by Los Altos. Anna Valenk with a great back row attack. Mountain View able to dig it, but it went off the I-beam up in the ceiling and bounced back very quickly. We'll see Anna Valenk come back from there. Good dig, but it goes off the ceiling and down immediately. And that goes long. Anna Valenk caught that on the side of the ball and shanked it to the left. Moore back to serve for Mountain View. Blocked, but goes wide. Point to Los Altos. That was Wilhelm with the kill off the block. Hoover comes in. Back to serve is Avery Deaton. Back row to Navalski. Pancaked up, good recovery by Los Altos. And it goes wide. Very nicely played by Los Altos. She just got her hand underneath that. Ball bounced off her hand, it was sitting on the floor. And we have the Go Spartans rooting section coming in. Deaton back to serve. Deaton's older sister played for St. Francis, had a great career. Stuffed there by Los Altos. That was number 5 Hoover on the block. You see that block again. Just one up on the block, but she was right there. Deaton to serve. Quick set in the middle. Didn't make it over the net. Point to Mountain View. See that again. As you can see, it never cleared the tape, wasn't blocked. Into the tape by Mountain View. Page back to serve for Los Altos. Little short drop set serve. Off the block. Mountain View having a tough time communicating. Off the block, and there were 5 of them standing there, but no one knew who to hit. Page to serve again. We have they're calling a redo, and we're doing a substitution. McAvoy comes in. Block is out. Serving again for Los Altos is Page. Nice float serve, and it goes long, just by inches. Very good eye there in the back row by by Mountain View. Fitzsimmons comes in for Mountain View. McAvoy back to serve. Little dink over, pancaked up. Nice recovery by the Mountain View. Cross court. Back set, off the block, and they call a double hit there. Nicely played by Mountain View, but they did call a double hit. Too much spin on that second hit. You'll see when it comes off the floor, 1, 2, and that ball spins too much. Christian with a serve. Free ball, just a little dink over. End of a link, off the block, point to Los Altos. And Mountain View calls a timeout. We'll be back in just a minute after this commercial.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
As you can see, Holroyd's ankle there being iced up. And they call net on Mountain View. They called that on Fitzsimmons, probably on her hair. Smile on her face anyway, but that's what they called. Kishton back to serve for Los Altos, up 15-4. Pushover free. Nice block by Mountain View, recovered by Los Altos. End of a link there. A lot of height, a lot of extension over, just able to push it right past the block. She's got a great vertical leap and a long reach. Watch the height. Even with a tall middle blocker, she was able to get it past. And Christian serves it long. Peralta comes in for Mountain View. Nice float serve there by Mountain View. And Evelink gets blocked. And they call it 4 hits on Los Altos. And it floats long. Lots of substitutions there for Los Altos. I think they're trying to let all their team play. Feldman comes in to serve. Nice little drop serve. And it goes long. They tried a little slide there, Mountain View did. Right idea, the block wasn't there, but she just got a little bit underneath it and it went long. Feldman to serve again. Iverson comes in from Mountain View. Novalsky off the block. Nicely played. Novalsky, one of their stronger hitters for Mountain View. You'll see her push it off the block. And she's back to serve. Pushes it back to the back corner, and they call it in. Both line judges call it in. The Mountain View coach back there was calling it out, but both line judges called it in. Let's see if we can see where it lands. Hard to tell. Christensen Salome with the serve. Tight set, through the block. Nicely played there on the kill. That was long for Mountain View. Blockus comes into the middle. The libero, Dempsey, comes in to serve. Los Altos just pushes it over. Cross courts it long. Stuffed there by Los Altos. It's hard to tell, but I believe that was Enevelink with the block. We'll see Los Altos go up with two blockers, and they're right there in front of all. Enevelink back to serve in this second game here, up 20-8. Her jump serve goes long. Got a little bit under it. The ball spun and just kept on going. Kralsic comes in from Mountain View. And that's Moore back to serve from Mountain View. Stuffed there by Blockus. Mountain View block was in perfect position. That was Blockus and Johansson. Tried to cut it on the inside, but Blockus was there. Moore to serve. Back set. Blocked by Mountain View, but stayed on their side of the net. She wasn't able to bring it back up. Point goes to Los Altos. We'll see it here again. The block falls right in her, almost able to get it back up. Deaton back to serve for Los Altos. Back set off the block. Nicely played by Blockus. Lutz to serve. Mountain View down by 10 in the second set. And it goes wide. Correa comes in for Mountain View. Correa, 5'9" junior. First time in tonight. Page back to serve for Los Altos. To Novalsky, tipped by the blocker. Cross court set, dinked over. Mountain View's there, good positioning, back set. Enevelink, block, good recovery by Los Altos. Quick set to the middle. Off Blockus, and it goes wide. Nice rally. They're saying there was a touch, and we have no touch call. Neither of the line refs called a touch. Point to Los Altos. O'Leary comes in for Mountain View. O'Leary, a 5'8" freshman, in for the first time tonight. Page back to serve. Ooh. From this angle, that looked like it was right on the line, but the line judge called it long. McAvoy back to serve for Mountain View. A little bit of rotation questions between the up and the down ref. Trying to get positions worked out. They think they've got it. And we're ready. They got it figured out. McAvoy to serve. And it goes long. Just missed. Mountain View down by 10 here in the second set. McAvoy to serve. Off the ceiling, and it came back in a different spot than they expected. That point goes to Los Altos. Good dig, but it went really high. So now we have 11 set points. Magazzini back to serve for Los Altos. Little jump serve, and it was mishandled by Mountain View, and Los Altos takes set 2, 25-13. And we're going to come back in just a minute and for what might be the third and final set.
KMVT 15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
We've got a great rally going here between the Mountain View and the Los Altos cheering sections. Trying to fire everybody up. Always a great crosstown rival. We're ready to go here in set 3. Los Altos is ahead 2-0. Back to serve for Mountain View. That's Rosa Lutz. End of a link right through the block, and the Los Altos crowd goes crazy. They are fired up. Their fans in blue and white are firing them up. You'll see them go right through the block. Christensen Salome back to serve. Float serve, tight to the net, dink set, and they called net on Los Altos. They called that on Kristen Lube, just touched it with her back. Dempsey back to serve for Mountain View. Mountain View goes up for the first time since the first 2 points of the first set. We'll see it again here. Little dink over. Dempsey back to serve again. Back set, end of a length block, but goes wide. We'll see it again going off the block. Tried to cut it inside. Mountain View was there. Anavalik back to serve. Quick set in the middle by Los Altos, nicely played, but it went wide. Point down to Mountain View. Johansson comes in for Mountain View. Moore back to serve. Back set, dinks over, Mountain View's there. Back row, goes wide. Good thought there by Lutz, but it just went wide. She was aiming for the back corner. You'll see that opening back there, but just went too far wide. Deaton back to serve for Los Altos. Nice placement there by Blockus. Nice play there by Los Altos. That was a set to Wilhelm. Mountain View not able to get its blockers up. She just cut it inside. Deaton back to serve for Los Altos. Los Altos up 4-3 here in this third set of best of 5. Cross court set. Blocked by Los Altos. Nice placement on the blocks there by Los Altos. Deaton to serve. Blockus with a kill. Nicely played. Her foot went under the net, but it stayed on top of the line. Back set, just cut it into to the left of that outside blocker. Nawalski back to serve for Mountain View. Little float. Back row to Anavalik, off the block. Quick 2 to the middle. Mountain View blocks. Pushed over. Mountain View was there with a block. Nicely played. That was Johansson with a block from Mountain View. We'll see that coming back. She was perfect placement. Little quick jump, and she was there. Nawalski to serve. Score tied at 5. Another float. Nice dig by Dempsey. Never cleared the net. Nawalski with the back row attempt. Didn't quite clear. Wilhelm back to serve for Los Altos. Floats it but stays in. Mountain View recovers. Tries just to dink it over the block but never made it. Wilhelm, a 5'10" junior from Los Altos serving. Little drop, almost cleared the net. Good thought, needed about 6 more inches. Fitzsimmons comes back in for Mountain View. And McAvoy back to serve. Little drop, tight to the net, but good recovery. Nice block there. That was Christian with the kill attempt, and Mountain View was there with the block. We'll see that again coming back on the replay. 2 blockers right in position. That was Johansson with the block. McAvoy to serve again. Score tied at 7. Another little drop serve attempt, didn't clear the net. Kishton with the serve. Nice serve. Free ball for Mountain View. Gives Los Altos the advantage. Yeah, they called that, I believe it went wide. It was either wide or she was took off behind the 10-foot line. Yep, went wide. She also took off in front of the 10-foot line, but we won't say that. Yeah, she made up for it there. Off the block. Again, she cuts it just inside the two Mountain View blockers. Very tough to defend. Christensen Salome, the Los Altos setter, is doing a very good job of placing those such that Anna Valente can decide whether she goes down the line or cross court. Nice little slide by Mountain View, well played. Dinked over. Back row to Nawalski, and it goes long. Good thought. Feldman back to serve for Los Altos. Feldman, 5'6" junior. Nice serve. Anna Valente pushes it to the back row. Nawalski's there, quick set. Tries to do the same, back corner, but it goes long. Feldman again to serve. No touch called. Yeah, there was a touch called. They called that on Trichler for Los Altos, and I think the up ref is going to overrule it. The up ref is overruling it. And he's not even going to listen to his line judge. Well, I thought it was a touch. Push over by Mountain View. Nawalski just pushes it in. Cross court. Nice touch there by Anna Valente. She saw the block was there. The set was too close to the net, and she just dropped it over the blockers. We'll see it again. It's hard to tell, but she's very close to the net. Just drops it in. Nicely played. While the two teams are taking a timeout, I want to remind you that this game is being brought to you with the help of our presenting sponsor. That's the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, which is a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMF doctor today. Mountain View playing better this third set. It seemed a little lackluster, and Los Altos definitely had the advantage the first two sets. They seem to be communicating a little bit better. Both teams trying to get their full squads a little bit of playing time. Mountain View with a larger squad. Los Altos has pretty much gotten everybody in. They're missing a couple of folks today. Their roster's at about 10 or 11 right now. Mountain View's at about 14. Feldman back ready to serve for Los Altos. We're here in the middle of game 3. Los Altos up 2 games to none. Definitely have taken charge this match. And here we go. Nice serve by Feldman. Tight to the net. Good recovery by Mountain View, and they're able to get it back. Quick push over. Back set. Doesn't clear the net. Point to Mountain View. Nice recovery by Mountain View. We'll see that again. Didn't clear the net. Lutz back to serve for Mountain View. Little drop. Nice serve. She tried that last time and didn't clear the net. This time it was perfect placement. Gives Mountain View cheering a little bit something to cheer for. Tries it again. Los Altos is there. Back row. Pushed over by Mountain View. And Evelyn just pushes it back. Off the block. Good recovery by Los Altos. Cross court to Evelyn. And she, again, through the block. We'll see her again push that just inside the block. Christensen Salome with the serve. Back set. Down the line that time. That's what happens if you set the block up too far inside to try to take care of the cross court. She goes down the line on you. Nice cut there, beautifully played. Christensen Salome to serve. Nice block there. That was Nawalski with the block. We'll see Nawalski go up just a one block, but she's there. Perfect placement. Dempsey back to serve. Dinked over, but Mountain View was there. Annevlink went over the block that time. It was a quick enough set that Mountain View wasn't able to get up quickly enough. Agostini comes in for Los Altos. Annevlink back to serve. Big time free ball for Los Altos. Nawalski goes down the line. Los Altos is there. And Wilhelm pushes it long and wide. Mountain View is hanging in there in this set three. Iverson comes in for Mountain View. And Moore back to serve. Little drop. And Blockus is there to kill it. Los Altos set the little drop serve right up at the net, right for Blockus to put it away undefended. Moore to serve. Another one. Tight to the net, pushed over. Good recovery by Mountain View. And they get the point. Let's see that one again. Good recovery by Los Altos. And Mountain View's height is there at the front line to push it back down. Moore to serve. Tight to the net. Off the ceiling. Playable. Good recovery by Los Altos. Block, but playable. Nice rally back row to Enevelink. Beautiful rally. Both teams fired up. We'll see that on the replay. Enevelink started it off with a kill, but Mountain View was able to recover. Just hung up on the net. Deaton to serve. Wilhelm cross court to wide. Mountain View hanging in there. Novalsky back to serve. And we have a substitution. Coming in for Mountain View is Correa. Beautiful placement there by Wilhelm. Wide open back corner, and she just pushed it back there, right at the feet of the line judge. Page back to serve for Los Altos. Los Altos up 18-15. Little float serve. That was Malgasini trying to push it over, but didn't quite clear the net. McAvoy coming back in for Mountain View, going back to serve. Cross court, blocked by Mountain View. That was Christensen Salome trying to push it through the block. We'll see it again. Mountain View had the height advantage on this one. And a timeout is taken. Mountain View is trailing by 1 here in this third set. Best of 5. This is the best they've been playing all night. Playing a little bit more inspired. The crowd is definitely behind him this set. Very well attended game. Great crosstown rivals. It looks like Holroyd is actually up and about, so that's a good sign. Hopefully there's no damage. Los Altos ready and waiting. Trying to put it away here in 3. Mountain View definitely fired up this third game. Playing a little bit more inspired. McAvoy back to serve for Mountain View. Trailing by 1. And they're definitely trying to drop him in that front corner there. That one just dropped off the net and fell wide. Magassini to serve. Nice serve right down the line. Tough one to handle. Lutz pushes it over. Enevelink. Mountain View almost able to get that. Those are very powerful kills there by Enevelink. We'll see that again. She's really able to wind up, and Mountain View calls a timeout this time. And we'll be back in just a minute after this timeout. Los Altos up 20-17 here in set 3. Definitely in the driver's seat. Magassini back to serve for Los Altos. She pushed that one over, just dribbled over the tape. Johansson with a kill, but Los Altos is there, and it goes long. They call a double head on Los Altos. The point goes to Mountain View. Krausak comes in for Mountain View to serve. Trailing by 2. Little float. And Evelyn goes down the line. Perfect placement, just outside the block. Very tough to defend against those. You can see how she cut that at the last minute when she sees the block setting up on the inside. She cuts it to the outside. Very smart player. Feldman back to serve for Los Altos. Little slide, nicely played. That was to Fitzsimmons. Los Altos not able to get the block up. You'll watch her come back behind, cut it back inside the block. Lutz to serve. Anna Valenk was there with her height, pushed that over the Mountain View block, just dropped it in behind the blockers. You'll see her be able to just get up just high enough to drop it over and push it with 3 fingers. Christensen Salome to serve. Off the block. Nicely played. I believe that was Nowalski. Block is to come in. Just got it over the block. Dempsey back to serve, trailing by 2. Another little drop. And Anna Valenk pushes it long. She got a little bit underneath that and it just spun long. Mountain View down just by 1. Trying to make a comeback here. Dempsey with a short serve. Los Altos not able to handle it, and the score is tied. And Los Altos takes a timeout with the score tied at 22 here in this 3rd set in a best-of-5 match. That would be quite a comeback if Mountain View were able to bring this one back. I think Los Altos has put in some substitutions, and I think they're Mountain View playing a little bit more inspired. Quick peck top there from the Los Altos coach. If Mountain View can pull off this set win, definitely give them some energy for set 4. Mountain View getting some strong words of encouragement from their coach. They're playing much better this 3rd set. Dempsey back to serve. Both teams have used both their timeouts. So whomever has the most momentum at this point is probably going to win this set. Whomever makes the fewest errors. Pushes it through the block there by Wilhelm. Nicely played. Anna Valenk back to serve. Their power hitter. Blocked. I don't think it ever made the net, but they're going to play it anyway. Quick back set, off the block. And the point goes to Mountain View. Score is tied again. That ball hung up right on the net. Quick back set, blocked. Mountain View blocked it twice. Moore to serve. Back row to Anna Valenk. Great placement in the back corner, and Mountain View not able to handle it. Mountain View was there to cover the dink, and it went long. And we have set and match point, 24-23. Los Altos ahead. Deaton to serve. Down the line for Mountain View, the score's tied. Zavalski back to serve for Mountain View. Score tied at 24, set 3. Mountain View needs to win this one or the match is over. Back row. Off the ceiling, and Mountain View somehow gets it. That was a bit sloppy, but Los Altos did it. Hoover was there to kill it into the back corner. It sat up just off the net. Another match point here. Wilhelm back to serve for Los Altos. Off the net, and it goes in. Right down the line. That was a good call, at least from this vantage point. And that's the match. So Los Altos takes the set 26-24, and the match 3-0. Great rivalry here. The crowds are being real loud. Mountain View gave them a run for their money in that third set. Nicely played by both teams. KMVT15.org and Thank you for joining us tonight from KMVT channel 15. If you want to see more about these, go to KMVT15.org/sports. Our producer director tonight is Bobby Chastain, and our camera crew tonight is Linda Weeder, Doc Stuxiadis, and Brian. We've got Brian Farquharson. And thank you for joining us tonight, and we want to thank you especially to Mountain View High School for letting us in their gym tonight. And thanks again for a great evening. Again, Mountain View loses to Los Altos in 3 sets. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll hope to see you next game.